FujiRebio is een internationaal bedrijf dat gespecialiseerd is in testen die door laboratoria gebruikt worden om ziektes of infecties in patiëntstalen te identificeren. Het bedrijf heeft al meer dan 60 jaar ervaring en is vandaag wereldwijd erkend om haar kwalitatief hoogstaande producten. Laten we eens een kijkje nemen.
FujiRebio is a leading international company in the in vitro diagnostics. And it's all over more than 60 years we are delivering high quality in vitro testing all over the world. Our vision is to find solutions for all those diseases. The range of products we have today goes from strip-based manual test kits to fully automated routine tests. We want to make our menu of all those tests broader. Our goal is to have them more than 50 tests on one instrument. We are conceiving our products, research and development, we are producing the products and we are delivering the products. So when you look in every step, so what we call a vertically integrated company, starting from the early research, which is typically a scientific base, development, developers, we have also very qualified people in production and we have very qualified people in sales and marketing. So it's a big, let's say, variance of people we have here.
Marketing is involved in the different steps of product development. We try to develop something that the market needs. If there is no need, there's no use in developing it. First of all, we must prove the clinical value of the test in relation to the standard of care. So this means, for example, that we must prove the accuracy of the test in relation to the clinical diagnosis, or if there is a similar product already on the market, we must compare it to the other products on the market.
For every new product that we develop, we will actually first look at the customer need. When I say customer, it's not really the lab, as you can see here, or the doctor, but it's actually mainly the patient. The need for the patient is actually driving the way we design our products, or actually the requirements for the product. When we want to make a test for a given disease, we will target a certain biomarker. So when you look at a biomarker, it actually can be seen as a kind of a biological indicator. And the biomarker provides us information on the health status of the patient. What we do here in product development is mainly focusing on making a very good assay to detect this biomarker. So often these biomarkers have been investigated in research areas, even at universities. But what we are specialized in is actually making this assay ready for a lab, an IVD qualified assay. So you have to make sure that the assay you make is very good designed.
Well, we develop healthcare products, so in the end we have to show the benefit for the patient. The clinical diagnosis needs to be accurate enough, and then the doctor uses this diagnosis to decide on the best possible treatment for the patient. When we develop a product, we must show the performance internally, but then in the next phase we go to laboratories where they can actually test the performance of the new product in the hands of the end user. When it is an established marker, we try to identify what can we do better compared to what is already on the market. But if it is a new marker, where are the needs? Like for instance, in Alzheimer's disease, it would be great to have a very, very early marker that can accurately diagnose Alzheimer's at a very early stage.
So we have a long history in our company working on Alzheimer's disease, and we actually identified different markers which we can detect in our body, which are related to a sign of early development of Alzheimer's. As we can see today, a lot of pharmaceutical companies are putting a lot of efforts in trying to develop a drug for Alzheimer's. And they are actually also users of our assays, because they use our assays to actually define their patients in their clinical trials. Of course, today the challenge is that for Alzheimer's there is no drug available yet on the market. But anyway, I think the earlier you could have detecting that a person would develop Alzheimer's, the earlier you can really focus on his treatment. So there has been some kind of pioneers, I would say, in the field of Alzheimer's disease. So we are surely proud of having assays in the market for these markers.
We depend, of course, also on the research that is being done. And when somebody finds a new marker, we will, of course, be happy to develop it on an automated platform.